the Saturday wrap for Saturday the 30th of April 2022, semi-live from Hereford, where they have a ball. Moved into the King's Fee, which is the Wetherspoons in Hereford. Fast Wi-Fi, good for the uploading, although this will probably be just 720p. Anyway, back onto the Saturday wrap. Saturday wrap for the 30th of April 2022, MBO6, the return to Hereford. So, if you haven't seen this before, this is me blathering on about what happened during the last week. It's the Saturday wrap. Anyway, word or phrase of the week. Bank holiday. And everyone said the same thing. I've forgotten it was a bank holiday. It must have been because Easter was just 2 weeks away or ago. And yes, it really doesn't feel like there's a bank holiday on Monday. But there is, and there needs to be, because tomorrow I'm in Hereford and I'm staying the night. Which is good. Anyway, back to the beer house. MBO6. I've only said that 49 times. App of the week. It was a choice. They were both Apple apps. This one's for the Macintosh. It's a thing called Detail. Multi-camera, internal and iPhone and webcam and overlays and text. And at the moment it seems to be free. So I'm going to be testing that out tomorrow morning and Monday morning to do the wrap for Day 01 and Day 02. I had a little go at it and it seems really good. So Macintosh app and companion iOS app as well. Multicam. I love the multicam goodness. The thing of the week, well, it goes along with, podcasting 2.0. And Fountain app this week was supposedly, although I think I was too late into the game, they were giving away sats so that you could send them to podcasters and things like that. Fountain app is a podcatcher. And sats are 100 millionth of a Bitcoin from Satoshi Nakamoto, the guy or the pseudonym that's behind Bitcoin. Anyway, I'm going to try and buy some later from the Fountain app. Newpodcastapps.com. Adam Curry, the podfather. So, what happened in the week? Well, Saturday was more planting and planted peppers. Now, there was a frost this morning and there was a frost yesterday morning and it has been quite chilly during the week. Peppers don't like the cold. And peppers, even if they're in a good mood, take about 3 weeks to germinate. So they are inside on the windowsill and there's a clear Tesco's bag for life over the top of them, hopefully to create a mini microclimate. Also helps with the not having to water them as much. They've been in a week and there is no sign, but that is perfectly normal. Plus a fat coldness. I think it's getting warmer as next week goes onwards. Certainly going to be wetter, which will be good for the garden. It's been out with the watering can every night this week. And I'm on a water meter, as I've only said 459 times, but you know, times are hard and all that sort of thing. Sunday was... I've had front wiper blades since probably this time last year and haven't changed them. Basically getting my full value out of the existing ones. And the existing ones were starting to rust. El Cheapo, not aluminium. Anyway, as they've gone on, they've got easier and easier to fit. It took about 30 seconds. Screen wash and, my new tyres were up about 45 psi. They should have been 32, I think. Let them down. And the back ones should have been 32 as well. They were about 30, so pumped them up using my well, plug it in and electric pump them up thing. Tip someone told me, turn the engine on while you do it. I know I've seen a new battery, but a bit frightening. Monday, well, I don't know if I mentioned last week, I cancelled Apple TV Plus. Okay, it's only $4.99 a month, but there was nothing on there that I actually wanted to see. And it's really easy to reactivate. Next month, which will be, oh no, not next month. Next month is tomorrow, which is May. The month after, June, For All Mankind comes back. So I'll reactivate it for that. Or if times are really hard, I'll wait until the series is gone and just reactivate it for 1 month and binge it. So, cancelled Netflix. Really not a great deal on there. And again, really easy to cancel. Homepage, big button on the left-hand side, cancel, give you reasons, bang, stopped. Won't take the money. I might get it back for Christmas, I might not, but, you know. With another thing, that is NI, National Insurance. Pay slips this week, I think they're there, Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah. Going to be a little bit impecunious in May. Probably going to overspend here as well, so, yeah, need to be careful. So, what have I got left then? Well, up until, well, tomorrow, I've got Netflix and Apple TV Plus, but I haven't got them next week. Still got Amazon Prime, and there's still YouTube and the iPlayer. So, you know, things. Talking about times are hard. Aldi on Monday. I'm a Monday night shopper. Not much in the way at all of cooking oil. I normally get sunflower oil for my chips. None. And there was only 1 bottle left of generic vegetable oil. So I nabbed that. No tomatoes. Quite a few weeks there haven't been tomatoes. Mind you, Tesco's seem to still have them. And this week, no cucumbers. Yeah. I think it's only going to get worse, he says, trying not to be positive and failing. On Tuesday, or was it Monday? I can't remember. Anyway, Elon bought Twitter. Or actually kicked the process off. It's probably going to take about 6 months. And the whole thing went mad. My Twitter timeline just exploded. For and against and tech meme. I just think it's interesting. Changes all the time, to be perfectly honest. But so what can you do? And also Tuesday, I mentioned the app Detail. Downloaded it. Spent the night watching the videos that they put together, testing it and such like. Well, almost testing it. I managed to get a text overlay and a camera on it and such like. It's relatively straightforward once you get the hang of it anyway. So, as I said, I'll test that tomorrow. Yeah, that's great. Wednesday, AirTags, new firmware. Now, it's supposed to be really easy to find out which version of firmware you've got. You go to the Find My app, and then from there you find your AirTags, and it should say it on there. What they don't tell you is once you find the individual ones, you need to tap on them. And you can't manually initiate firmware updates. It's supposedly just supposed to happen. Hasn't happened for me yet, at all, on any of them. And I have 3. Wednesday, I also downloaded the Fountain app. No free Satoshis. Actually, I found the page. Well, I didn't find the page because the page is with the free Satoshis. 404, not found. Thursday, big crash on Nangaro Hill at the junction. I think a 78-year-old guy on a bike and an 18 or 17-year-old on a motorbike, both critical, both flew into the Heath Air Ambulance. and the road was closed from 1:15 till 8 o'clock at night. I went home via the Abercynon roundabout. That was packed as well. We really don't do a good job when there's accidents. I know you have to investigate it, but utter chaos on the roads. Again, there you go. Yesterday, Friday, 4 people from the office all together over spoons. And I'm not sure if they made a mistake in the order or they charged me for them anyway, but I ended up with 12 beer batter onion rings instead of 6. I was a bit stuffed in the afternoon. I could really be Spanish. Siestas are really, really good. Couldn't have one, but would have needed one. And the big news is, in Munich, in September, Oktoberfest 2022 is back on. I've got 23 here, but it's 22. So I'm looking forward to that, even though I'm not going. I'm hoping the Gloucester Brewery are going to do one of their Oktoberfests, because I would enjoy that. Mind you, I'm in Hereford at the moment. I'm sort of festing like the wind already. So I'm having a good time. I'm relatively cheerful. I have a fruit-based drink because the bar won't be open for another 10 minutes. And I'll see you all. Bye-bye.